Welcome back, everybody. Let's do a run on Goblin Z tonight. We haven't done one for a while. So we put a pelt trader in. We had problems with nails working properly and not spawning in the world. So nice little run on potentially one of the hardest Sakhal servers there is, based upon the environment. Well, until next wipe when it becomes even harder. So first thing we're going to need is a fire. Through the little buggers. Right. So first thing we're going to need is to get up high so we can not get killed by them. Might as well die. No point. Spawn. Hi, John. So, as I was saying, let's do a run on here, because we haven't done a run on here for quite a while. First thing we need to do is get a fire going. Happy? Excellent. There you go. What I have planned for you guys in a month's time is amazing. So we wipe a month tomorrow, basically. Is it 12? Yeah, we wipe a month tomorrow. And then we'll be back up by the evening of the 14th, realistically. So there'll be some work I need to do over the next few weeks, which won't be on stream as I prepare the map. But it'll be a quick wipe. It'll be down on a Thursday. It'll be back up either the Thursday night or Friday night, depending on how long it takes to do the little bit of work I need to do. I didn't have a choice. I didn't think nails would work, John. I couldn't make them work. So everything I did, they weren't working, and now they suddenly started working along with what, because you found them. So if they hadn't have worked still, that's the only option we had. The only option. Yeah? I don't have the time to just go, right, I'll spend the next month working on the server. Yeah? I just can't do it, unfortunately. The real world says, you know, I want a game, I want a stream. I just want a server that's working with less tickets, and I was getting about 4 tickets a day about the lack of nails and code locks. So 4 tickets a day, that's about an hour's work of work every day of me answering tickets. I can't do that. I'd rather close the server than deal with that many tickets. Yeah. You know. And the tickets were all about the same thing. We can't get nails. We can't get code locks. So I had to fix it. And the only solution I had was put in Trader. Which we've now got. And I understand people might not be happy with that. But, or they might think the prices aren't good. But I had no choice. It's unfortunately the nature of the beast. The next wipe will be interesting. Next wipe, we've got some interesting challenges for everybody. And it'll be a long wipe. Next wipe will run from 14th of December until 1.27. Yeah, but then if I take the trader off now, what happens if it breaks again? Do I then have to take the server down and put the trader back up again? Yeah? Do I have to keep doing that every time it breaks? Uninstall the mod, get rid of the data, put the mod back in, add the data. Yeah? What would you do? Do you know what I mean? You'll enjoy the next lot of challenges. They will be fun. Yeah, but bears... I can reduce it. But a bear is dangerous. A bear is the most dangerous animal in the game. Yeah? So, risk versus reward. You can only carry, at the most, 1 bear pelt unless you throw away the rest of your gear. Yeah? And the risk, so you'll be leaving 1 bear pelt behind. Unless you throw away everything you're carrying or carry a pelt in your hand and not be able to protect yourself. Yeah? So 50 nails for taking on the most dangerous animal in the game. I think that's fair. You'd still have to kill either 1 bear and get both pelts home, or 2 bears to buy a code lock. I think that's very fair. Yeah? And you don't see that, come across that many bears. So you're more likely to come across wolves. In which case 10 pelts per pelt. Yeah? But if things are spawning back in the world, you don't even need to go there. Yeah? But next wipe. Okay, your server, your rules. Thank you. But next wipe, you'll have to go to the trader. Because without nails, your base will despawn. Because we've got the fix now to make it work properly. So, players will have to be using the trader. Which will become a nightmare for people, and they won't like it. Basically, it's going to be worse to the effect of, well, cooking pot's good. So it'll be something like every panel in your base, so a door, a ceiling, a floor, or whatever, will delete 2 nails in every 24 hours. So the base will be a box is floor, ceiling, and 4 walls. So 4, 5, 6. 12 nails every 24 hours that'll delete. Yeah? So there'll still be methods of people getting nails without going to trader, but they'll be really hard. Next wipe, so trader will be your friend. It'll be a different location than it is now. And it probably won't show up on the map. Don't know yet. I was working on that idea. Now I've got the starter base down. Time to start to visit Airfield. Airfield's good. Airfield's worth a run. It's not as good as it will be, but it's worth a run. I'm going to put more military in as well, so there'll be more roadblocks around the map. But I've got to build it all from scratch, so I don't really want to show it on stream. I want that sort of stuff to be something new for players. Thanks, John. That's worth having. Low installation. Low installation. We'll stay with what we've got because they're better quality. Message. So yeah, so I start work probably tomorrow on building Goblin Z next wipe content. I just wanted to stream tonight. Yes, I'm on Goblin Z. Sometimes it's nice for a run. I like doing a run sometimes on my own server. The best way of finding out whether the loot economy is working. You can test it all you like, but until you actually do a run, you don't actually feel it like players do. I could fly over the map now in God mode and see every item on the map. Yeah? But that doesn't make it feel right. Yeah, you need to run around and actually feel what you guys do when you're playing it. Have the same problems you do. God mode is, for me, as admin, is really easy to activate. Same way I can spawn things in for myself, but that doesn't teach me anything. I could press 2 buttons now and be flying over the map. Yeah, it's that easy. But this is about feeling the same feelings you guys do when you play it. So today is obviously a gloves sort of day. And that's good. But that's you, yeah? I know how many I've got in. If I run around tonight and find 20 boxes of nails and 20 code locks, I know I need to reduce them. Yeah? Do you know what I mean? It's about getting the balance right. Now I've got them working. Now I need to get the balance right. It can't be too easy to build. Yeah. I'm the only admin now. Now Cookie's no longer Dayzying. And Mark just appears now and again. It really is just me. Okay. Decided I didn't want to visit that. Hi, Chuckles. I tried to press auto run then. We forgot for a moment I'm on Goblin's head. Oh, yeah, one code lock found. Good. Okay, and you couldn't find any nails or code locks. If that's the case, they're fixed now, Chuckles. We have them back in world. At the moment, until they break next time. Oh, I know code locks. John found code locks and nails. Yeah, Stalker map I hated. It was too fake buildings for me. I like buildings you can go in. Oh, I can't remember. Yeah, probably a hatchet to build it or a hammer. And you have to find the right pixel as well, just to add to it. There, John's our builder. He knows. Yes, I did leave behind the mighty Ruger. Next wipe will be easier. No, it won't. Next wipe is just going to be a bitch to build, which is why I'm not going to give you a limit on how big a base you build, within reason. Because the bigger base you build, the more it's going to cost you in nails to keep upkeep, which players are going to hate. I went to the town for supplies and just found a hatchet but haven't been able to use it. My flag is up though, so hopefully, fingers crossed. Yeah, you'll be right. 3 days will be fine, mate. Yeah, next wipe it will all be about the nails, because we're going to obviously move across to the rearmed base building mod. And nails will become your most important asset. No. Right, if I can find a box of nails, I'll be a happy goblin. So I found a code lock in the wild. Now I just need a box of nails to go with it. Oh, need one of those stupid little worm things, don't I, first of all? Well, technically I don't, but we do. Down bad copy rearmed or aftermath more than the other way round, but yes. We'll have a computer. We have to put nails inside. I do have a video on my YouTube channel explaining how it works. That I made myself at some point. But now it's going to really work. And you can upgrade it. You can have metal tier and wood tier. always run the wrong way to those. Field jacket's awesome. Badly damaged tin opener, because sometimes we do find food. Normal routine, we'll build up a stack of 6 and then make use of them. I need 2+ symbols and then we can move on. So yeah, next wipe, vanilla storage only. Just because it's simple. Be door. I don't know. Yeah. We'll see what we're going to do about raiding. It might be raiding from any direction. So you have to honeycomb your bases, which then takes more nails, which costs more upkeep. That's horrible and quite evil goblin. Do. Take the storage over what the belt can carry, because at the moment that's ready to go, and then I'll stick my emergency kit with it. I realise this is a risk. Yes, building caves. You can build in caves this time. You'll certainly be allowed to build in caves on my next wipe. Just the caves aren't very big on this map, are they? So... yeah, I know you're not very well, character. Fires are working then. Excellent. All good news. That's pliers and code locks I've found so far. Happy with that. My favourite house to build in as a solo, this one. Block off that door. Build a wall across here with a door in it. Fire downstairs. Block off those windows. It all becomes quite easy to work with. You'll find nails all over the place. Just because I've given them multiple tags. How surprising. Thank you. I'm hoping, and this is a big hope, that I can build new tiers for next wipe. I know how to redo the map and build new tiers into the map. In theory, I'm hoping it'll work, because then I can put a 5th tier in, or a 6th tier in, and we can move high tier weapons into a different area. I sort of have an idea forming. Perfect. Better than a normal idea. That's a perfect idea. What I needed. Yeah. So that's vanilla, though. That is vanilla. Expect that on here. It's only when you get into the bunker that it gets better. That being said, if what I'm planning works, there'll be other areas for you to get good loot from. But I've got to do a lot of work to get there. One more run by those 2 stacks. No, don't have any interest in that house. I'm not working tomorrow night, so we might do a stream in editor. I'm not sure yet. That's better than that. Cooking pot's worth damn sight more than a canteen. As long as the only downside to a cooking pot is it ruins. But boiling fish will give you hydration and food. And you can carry water. It's a no-brainer. Yep. Oh, I forgot the wrong one. That's fine. I don't care. In the big scheme of things, it doesn't matter. There's going to be less plate available next wipe. Too easy for you guys to get plate. So next wipe, don't expect plate on zombies. Well, not the zombies that you will come across naturally. Okay, I didn't know that, and we've got them in here for repairing boats. Always useful. Spare knife. We should think about fishing. Stupid game. I can cut fish up, I can do everything with it, but I can't dig for nails. For nails? For only you could dig for nails, dig for worms. The other reason of wiping before Christmas is so I can have... There'll be like a week after I've wiped, just over a week before Christmas. So all the little problems will be ironed out. And then I can have a rest over Christmas as well. obviously the cans of crab, best tinned food, except from... That's why I give you a tin to start with, guys. You get a tin of crab when you first spawn in. And it fits in with the map. And it's the only tin that you get that's automatically not frozen. So it depends whether you want to eat it straight away or save it for an emergency. And each player will think about that differently. Over the dry bag, thank you very much. You'll have that tin. It has the disinfected label. There you go. But everybody will think about it differently. Sound in this is really good. Everything they've done on this patch. Sound is far better than we're used to. Yeah, it's awesome, isn't it? Okay. Okay, we can't break it down. Can you still use it as a dry bag, though? No. I've given you easy flagpole. What more do you want? Though there's plenty of barrels lying around, so you should be able to get a barrel home. So, guys, barbed wire plus pliers, craft metal wire, or craft nails. I guess you 40 nails, but ruins the pliers. If you buy a set of pliers or get a pristine set of pliers, you'll get 2 lots of use out of it before they're ruined. So potentially 80 nails. But that's offset by having to carry a pair of pliers with you. And not wanting to use the wire to protect your base. Personal light's turned on. Got to turn off personal light. That's wrong. Don't know how that got turned back on, but we shouldn't have that. Oh, crashed the fucking desktop. That was a hell of a crash. Don't know how that happened. Give me a second, guys. I'll get back in. Steam crash. Yeah, Steam's gone down. The joy of Steam. That might have crashed again on me. It has. Oh, maybe not. I think player authorization error. There we go. Always finding when I'm too close to a city and hear a boom, it makes me curious if you keep an admin log of who's on the server and what they're up to. The booms are put in by me, Chuckles. Not always, obviously it could be a player, but the booms are put in by me. I do that to have the effect that you just had. I do it in the code. No mod. I've worked out how to manipulate the code so things will explode when you're 300 meters away. Evil Goblin. Remember? I like to manipulate the code to do things that others wouldn't think of. Don't charcoal, but it's not really needed. What we need... Oh, another pair of pliers. They're always needed. What I need. Heavy metal is what I need. Hello, guys. That was so pissed John off. Fuck yeah. Arctic plate. I'll take that. That one I need to remove that item. Bad placement by the admin, by the people that made the map. Hi guys, hi guys. Yeah. Doesn't always go according to plan. Good code lock so far. Like that, you mean? Because I know exactly what that was. Look, John. My very own canteen. Donated by a zombie. Sorry guys, should have given you some gamma. Yeah, that boom. Yeah, I wouldn't worry. Obviously, it could be a player, but equally it might be me up to no good with the code. Yeah, I don't trust any water on my servers until it's been purified. 100% never trust water. Giggling puppets from Scum. So basically, I'll explain how it works. It might put your mind at rest a little bit. I learnt that if you spawn in things that are 1 point higher than badly damaged, so ruined, and you spawn them in, certain items, when they spawn in ruined, will blow up the minute they spawn in. So what I do is I have flashbangs spawn in ruined. You have to be within 300 meters of them and only in certain military areas, and then they will spawn in and blow up the minute they spawn in. So it makes all players think that there could be a player on the map with them. Now, obviously, I'm looking at the code now, knowing how many people are on the server. But it's if you're not looking at that, you're on edge all the time, and that's what I want. I want players on edge, and it's something that would work on PlayStation or Xbox or PC. There you go, one of them. I know I need to push churches. Because vicars, if you get lost, go find a vicar to help you find the way. Remember, vicars have a 50% chance of showing you the way. I also found white plate. Behind there is a good place to put a barrel. We're done with the vicar. There we are. Come on. Come to Mr. Goblin. None of them. That's a bitch. Yeah. So 50% chance that vicars will have a map on them when you kill them. So once again, wire plus pliers make nails. Yeah, that's your end, mate. I'm not losing any frames. Oh, second canteen, John. Why has that gone so small? So there it's full size. Oh, that's because it's got a canteen thing on it. Okay. Like, what the hell? Bolts? Right, we need to be thinking about food again soon, so another fire, I feel. Yeah, I found 2 code locks so far, but no boxes of nails, but I'm happy that things are working. Having a map in base that's safe is massive. And getting killed and being able to go back to base and picking up another map makes a massive difference. I might have done Chuckles. I don't watch a lot of films. And I would have more likely watched it back then than now. Obviously, I'm that old. But I really don't watch much in the way of media. I'm not a film person at all, really. I think it annoys all my friends. They're all like, have you seen this film? The only film I'm looking forward to at the moment is Gladiator 2. That's it. Because I'm such a fan of Gladiator 1. Yeah, only apartments in fucking Russia without fires. Yeah, Faraday cage. I know what that is. Big metal thing. Protects you from static or something similar. After going to the airport, I might take a visit over the land bridge to see if there are any good goodies. There are. It's not amazing. It's the same as what you experienced last night until wipe. Unless you get inside the bunker, which you need the keys for and the suitcase. And you need the bunker entrance, which I'm never going to show you on stream. There are plenty of videos that will explain how out on YouTube, but I'll never give it away myself. Or 9 in the morning, so it's still allowed me to sleep at night. Okay, carry on this little bimble. Med Centre. I had my monitor blew up this morning, so I had to go to emergency monitor. So luckily I have 4 monitors, but now I only have 3 that work. But my 4K is still fine, obviously. Weather zombie. You little bitch. Ag. Thank you. Sounded reasonably close. Close enough to investigate anyway. bitch that I chose the helicopters that don't have smoke, isn't it? I blame the server owner. Oh, do they? Bugger. I need to change those helicopters over then. I need to make them the NATO helicopter. Because the NATO helicopter doesn't have smoke, supposedly, and the Warsaw Pact one does. So we need to change them into the NATO helicopter. You know me. Can't have it too easy for you guys. Map is still slightly buggy. Yes, it is. Nothing to do with me, though. A non-finished map. I think they were working to timescales. Well, they always are. You know, they say we want to finish the map. The money holders say map has to go live now. You can't turn around and say no if you want to keep your job. So you release map. Is it the other way round? No. It was Warsaw Pact that burn and NATO that don't. Sure it is, because you're more likely to find a Warsaw Pact heli then with Russian weapons than you are a NATO weapon. Because you're more likely to want NATO weapons, especially in the early game. Maybe I'm wrong, Chuckles. But it is one of them burns and one of them doesn't. Yeah. But, Chuckles, at the end of the day, you know what it's like. We all work for somebody above us with deadlines. Every one of us has a deadline of some type. And you have to meet that deadline. And, BI are answerable to a management team and ultimately shareholders. So, I get it. It's not perfect, but if you told them do not release it until it's finished, we'd still be waiting for 10 years for this map. Yeah? Because no one's ever happy with what they've done. Everybody wants to work a bit harder and do a bit more. Make it look a bit more better. We know that. It's like when I do a Dayz editor build. I hate doing it on stream because I'm never happy with it. People love watching it. But I'm never happy with what I've done, and I always want to do a bit more and a bit more and a bit more. And I have to say to myself, whatever's done by this time or this day, that's it, no more. Because otherwise you just keep going. There she is. Be the wrong way round now, won't it? This will be a NATO one that's on fire. You know, yes, they sold 300,000 copies of this DLC on PC in the first week that it came out, or 10 days, which is awesome. But they have a company to run. I see what you mean. No zombies on them. That's embarrassing. Oh no, there are. Amnet. What I wanted. What I didn't want. What I really wanted. Board rucksack. Yeah, that's the trouble. I dream about a Devon map. I've done the for where I live. I've done the basic map already, but it's going to be a retirement plan. When I retire, I'm going to work on it with the Royal Marines training camp and the training areas they use. Local to where I live, there's old castles up here, and reason to have this is an extra weapon slot. That's the real reason to have this one. So where were we? We were just going on an adventure, really, weren't we? Good Bergen, that one. It's really too big, 120, so I need to find a similar thing that's about 100 slotters for the server. 120 is too big. So next wipe I need to work on a different rucksack mod. Yes, you need a reward rucksack, but 120 slots is too big a reward rucksack. And arguably, we might not have reward rucksack in because we're going to have reward guns instead. And potentially advanced weapon scopes. So you'll get rails, so all weapons will fit all platforms. If you get the right rail, you can fit a scope on any platform. Like, so if you get a hunting scope with the right rail, it'll fit NATO or Warsaw Pact weapons. Because it will give you something else to collect. And I think that the trader will buy them. That's what I'm going to make them ultra rare and make the trader buy them. So then do you... Because we're going to go to money. We're not going to have nails as a trader currency. We're going to go to actual money because nails are so important on the base building mod we're going to be using to keep the base alive that the trader will sell a box of nails for like 25,000 or something bloody stupid. Not 25 grand, but you know what I mean? It might be 1,000 rubles for a box of nails. Does that make sense? Oh, there's always friendly zombies here. Come on, boys. And you over there. I'm going to do an extra 10 minutes, guys, and then I'll finish for the night. It'll be a 2-hour stream today because I've got an early start and a long drive tomorrow. Next Wednesday, I won't be on in the evening. I'm away on VBS training for the day. Talking of training, don't know if I'll get accepted. I've just volunteered for a training day with Amazon on a competition about using AI to problem solve. Sound like a fun thing to do for a day with work. Something different. But I want to do a little bit of research tonight into mods for future build. I'd like to put a crafting mod in. Like something that allows you to make your own sea chests. And barrels, if possible. And because I don't want anyone finding my body before I die, because I know what you guys are like. If you're nearby to here and you're like, he's got a raid back on him, he's ready to go, he's got nails. So what we'll do is we'll commit suicide, and then I'll show you some of the admin tools that you have in this world. So, if I spawn back in. Right, if we go to admin mode. Straight away. I can make myself pretty safe and alive. So now zombies won't know I'm here. I can object spawn. So say we wanted a... There's a rabbit, because the rabbit can't see me. I press, I think it's insert, remember now. No, insert. And I'm doing this invisible, so if you've got players that are cheating, you can do things like hop inside the house and see what they're up to. See all the rooms that were missed out. We did want to go and check something, didn't we? We were talking about it yesterday. I wanted to see those on the island, whether those buildings have space inside them, because I might be able to do something with opening them up. We just need to move across the flows. Yeah, I'm not into that. I just make life harder that nobody that cheats wants to play on this server. See, it's a wasted opportunity, that, isn't it? See, all that rock, and it's nothing underneath it. Such a wasted opportunity. Right, over here it was, wasn't it, on Main Island? I wanted to see whether... Past the tank ranges. Observation point. To see helipads. Ah, there it. No. Ammo compounds. Not that far up. The bunker things, the fuel containers. We didn't pop into the town, did we? Yeah. Some people would say that he seemed to catch an awful lot of them. I'll leave it there. Oh, I could do that. It wouldn't be that difficult to work out the grid reference. Yeah, I've just got to find what I'm looking for, the barred doors, not on the houses, but on those compound things. I want to see if they're still, if they're usable. We come here? No. We did, because we ran over those. Ah, there we go. That's what we wanted to look at. Ah. So that bit isn't. But nothing the other side of the door. But you could remove those panels and just have the far as that door, couldn't you? And I bet they're all the same. They'll be identical. Yeah. So it's... That door is just there to cover up another door. It'd be interesting, though, that if that metal bit was removed, because for PvP, that would give you a hell of an angle to cover, wouldn't it? I wonder if it's possible to do. Just edit out. If this is a wanna, it can't be done. But if that is a... something I need to look at. And then when we want to go home, I just press insert again. Oh, and it will crash. Because it's like, you're far too far away to look at that. We will go back on just so I can make sure I've got God mode turned off, guys, before I finish the stream. Yeah, you can, John. Do you want me to have a look now? We'll see if we can do it. No, I won't do, because it's... You should be able to. I think it's a better way of putting it. Yeah, I'm still on the server. I've got to be logged out first before I can play. Should is probably a better word than can. Okay. I'll try it for you once we get back on. No point having a server owner and not being able to make use of him, is there? And if I do it on stream, people can see me then delete it afterwards. And lots of people, if it works out, lots of people will be going, oh. Let me just come right out of this. I'm going from scratch again. I always do. Chuckles, I always get stealthy viewers. Most people just lurk, which I don't mind. I'm always happy with lurkers. Lurkers are great. I love chatters, but lurkers are great as well. No, John, I get why you're saying it, because there's many maps it would be useful to know that on. Probably going to crash now, not let me in. There we go. Bloody game. Yes. And we're getting closer and closer to the magical figure now. At 500, I can charge memberships, basically, once I get approved. And start linking to merchandise. And have, like, super likes and all that sort of stuff. And give people icons and ranks and all that fun stuff. Yeah, it was 6. We've lost 1 sub in the last couple of days. That's life. So God mode to make it safe for ourselves. And then we need to get over there on a map. Out here, wasn't it, somewhere? No, not there. There? No. Not as far up as that, so back this way a little bit. Didn't think it was inside there. No. Am I the only person on the server? Yes. There's only going to be one sub tier, and that'll be $1 a month. I'm not having multiple tiers. I'd rather have 100 people at $1 a month than 10 people at $5 a month. Just got to find this bloody location now. Give me a second. Object spawner. Spawn on stealth. Any hints, guys, would be good. Thank you, John. Not the observation point. So then you come back from the observation point. You come into town. That goes to the naval dockyards. That goes off that way. That goes to the ordnance drop-off points. Down here. Past the ponds. Fuel bins. And back on itself. Because you want to see. There's back end of the dockyard. Military camp. Down there, not over there. They were near those bunkers. Okay. These bunkers? There they go. Thank you, John. Near those bunkers? Yes. So we wanted to try Operation Barrel. Like there, when it's solid white, it would. When it's grey, it wouldn't. No, the answer is yes, I think. Because it's solid white there. Oh, it won't let me place it because we're not in a territory. I'd have to put a flag up to do it. But if we're getting the no build, you can't build here, you're not in a territory, then it would let you build there. Which we're getting. So I think the answer to that is yes, it would. So I think that's the answer to your question. Do you know about the other one? I'm sure you do. Okay. Behind one of the doors in there, you can place one as well. We'll go back in and I'll try and show you. This one that everybody knows about. Okay, it's just going to keep... I'll try once more to log in. If it won't, then I'll bin the stream off, guys. Yeah. Okay. Because it needs me to log out before it can log me in. Thanks for watching, guys. I will be about tomorrow night. I'm not sure doing what yet. It might be some Dayz Editor. Might be something else. Might be a different game. Could be anything. Might be a different server. Might be this. Doing another run. I really don't know yet. But I'll catch you all soon. Remember, if you've got a Goblin